Hello. Hope you can hear me. Hello, everyone. It's a bit weird with these headphones on. That's really weird. Okay, anyway, well, I'll have to adjust to it. I just got these today because I can't hear my voice back well enough. That's a shame. I need to set something up with this. Okay, well, or maybe I just wear them when and what is it? When I'm gonna do the when I do the videos. But anyway, yeah, I got some headphones. I'm kind of feeling 50-50 about them. Now that I've got them on, I was like, okay, if I could hear my voice, but I can't hear my voice. Which is what I really wanted. Anyway, okay, I'll stop talking about this. Okay, let's worry about that later on. Okay, so hello, Charles. Hi tonight. Good evening. It's nice to see you. One moment. I'm going to put these off for 1 minute because for some reason I can't hear my voice in them. That's kind of like a little bit annoying for me because I want some feedback. If I can hear my voice, that'd be better. Okay, we'll work on it. So yeah. So what was I going to tell you? Yeah, well, it's nice to see you here. I've done because we're in the month of November, October. I thought, why not go all Halloweeny with everything? Because worry about these in a minute. Right. I'm going to turn the music off as well because otherwise I'll forget that I've got the music on. Just bear with me 1 minute while I get everything sorted. You know I'm like this. I've got to. I thought I'd try something. Okay. But anyway, I've got some new headphones, so they should be good for when we do the videos. So they should be fine. But they're not so great right now because I can't hear my voice when I'm talking because they cut out all the sound, but I couldn't hear my any feedback. So I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to adjust that and find out what's going on. Anyway, we'll worry about all this later. Hi, Esme. Nice to see you here tonight. I hope you're okay. Everything's good. Yeah, so I just wanted to say, yeah, so tonight I have you might notice that I have a bit of a Halloween theme going on. And I know it's not Halloween yet. I know we're still 31 days away from Halloween, but I thought I'd get in the mood now because I've got some plans this month. I want to do a big Halloween event at the end of the month, which I'm going to tell you a little bit. I mean, I'm still planning it. I mean, it's just something I got an idea for. I haven't actually got anything actually planned yet. 1 minute. Let me just put my fan on because it's getting warm under these lights. Okay. All good now. Once we're all set up and we're ready, we can go ahead with the show. No, so yeah, I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, I really would like to do something for the month, give it a bit more of a theme, a bit more Halloween style, a bit more of a October event. Because if you're here, probably same in America right now, but if you're here in the UK, you've probably noticed they've got Halloween decorations and things in the supermarkets and the shops at the moment. You can't miss it. I mean, they've also got Christmas things up. I don't know if you've noticed that. I've already seen Christmas stuff. But I kind of just got into the mood for it, and I just thought, well, why not lean into it a little bit? I have some decorations as well, and I was thinking about putting them up behind me. But the thing is, if I start doing that, I've got some videos I need to record, and I just didn't want to have loads of Halloween decorations behind before I do my other videos. So I'm kind of in two minds if I'm going to do that yet. If I'm going to put them up here, but I probably will do eventually. So yeah, I mean, feel free to ask me any questions. I always say the first hour, feel free to ask me anything you want to ask. This is the best time to do so. I'm probably going to talk more about the Halloween thing though. So you can see I've got the 31 Days of Halloween. I've got the was it jack-o'-lantern here as well, a pumpkin. So yeah, so I'm kind of just getting in the mood really. I wish I could get the music connected. Let me see if I can do. Let me see, because it's got a. I know it's got a port for it on here. But it's just. And I think it's a fact that I'm going to buy a. 1 minute. I think that's it. It should be on now. I think it's the fact that I'm going to buy another microphone, because the microphone I've got now just keeps going off. Yeah, I like Halloween as well. That's why I wanted to get in the mood for it this month. You know, I want to do a few things for it. But yeah, I was what is it? I'm gonna get, well, like I said, I'm gonna get another microphone because this one keeps going off. So I'm definitely gonna order one probably tonight. Go get that tomorrow. I'll take this off for a minute. I can't hear my voice when I talk. Oh, it's such a shame. I'll have to work out how to get that working better. But yeah, no, Esme, I'm the same. I love Halloween. I'm really looking forward to it. And that's why I think I went with the thing. Look, I'll show you if I can make this screen a bit smaller. No, not that one. Not that one. Okay. Let me do this one. Yeah, you can see. So I might change this. This is the this picture is what I've got behind the main picture tonight. So I just put it in the background. But get some cute cats. Oh, cat ears. Yeah, I know. Well, let me see. I'll see what I can. I'll see what I can get. I know. I'm still experimenting, because I did the I've been doing these live shows kind of on and off for a little bit now. And this time I've taken it more seriously. I've started to, do more regular live shows. And I'm realizing pretty quickly, like, my microphone keeps going off. I need, like, with headphones, I need to be able to hear what's going on. And the headphones that I had, just the battery on them just keep going off. So that's why I've invested in, I bought some more headphones. Like I say, the only problem is I can't hear my voice through them, and that's a little bit of a problem. Because I do need to be able to hear that. So it might be something I'm doing wrong. I don't know. I only just got them before the show started. They got delivered today. So I'm still playing with them. So until I know how these headphones work, I don't know. 50-50. I think they'll be okay when we do the videos, but I don't know. I wish I could hear my voice through them. I don't know why I can't hear my voice through them. You'd think you'd be able to hear when you talk, but I can't. And I didn't know that until I went on air, so I didn't know. Anyway, I'm here. Originally I said I was going to be live about 8:30. Luckily I got on at 7:30. I put the later time because I thought, look, every night I seem to be getting on like 9:00. Which is, I know it's pretty late, but I thought, okay, if I get on a bit earlier, that'd be better tonight. Just because I want to chat with you guys, and I want to kind of tell you what's going on, and want to tell you, I have some ideas for the show as well. I want to do so. I wanted to get here earlier. I didn't want to be like 9:00 at night. I want to get on a bit earlier. Yeah. Well, I spent a bit of time today looking for like things to do with Halloween. Or things that we could just kind of start putting into the show this month. Obviously, getting ready for the end of the month, because, like I said earlier, I'm planning on doing like a Halloween show, and I'm probably gonna. I need to really plan that, and obviously, I hope you'll take part in that. I hope you'll come and watch it, because that show, I might do a bit of a longer show, but of course, I also need to make sure there's plenty of things going on during the show. There's no point me not having any plans for it. So I'm starting to look at a few things, but we'll have to see what works. And obviously, I have to have people there. I mean, if I'm going to do like a 5-6 hour show or something like that, obviously, I need to know people want to be there. So anyway, I'm building up to that point this month. So if you're interested in that, that's what's going to happen at the end of the month. That's my plan. What have we got here? Yeah. So I think tonight is more or less not much different from what I've been doing. Spin the wheel. I've got a couple of news stories to cover, like I do. I've got games like I usually do as well at the end of the show. And obviously a little bit of chat as well. If you want to have a chat, this is the best time to chat. What is as well? I've got I tried to look for stuff to do with Halloween. Because I thought, oh yeah, well, if we're gonna do a bit of a Halloween theme, should be some videos. And I was looking and it's like, yeah, there's things, but the thing is there isn't much to do with, like, if we say like transgender and Halloween, there isn't that much. I looked, but there isn't. I thought there'd be more, but there isn't much. So maybe this month, maybe we can create some stuff, because there isn't much on YouTube. Didn't find much, so I feel like maybe this month we could do something to kind of create some transgender Halloween stuff, because I think there should be some out there. Oh, hi, Clissa. Oh, you're on early. I am tonight. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I do it more with feeling. I do it if I'm ready and I can get online, I'll get online. Tonight, I was thinking, okay, it's probably going to be 7. No, I thought it's probably going to be about 9, but I'll say 8:30. And then everything just kind of came together around 7 o'clock. I was like, wait a minute, I can do 7 o'clock. So I just, I got everything ready and came live. I'm going to update my channel name to Esme in a few weeks when I can. Oh, right. Yeah, because I know that I think I understand what you mean, because YouTube doesn't let you do it. You have to wait so many days or something to update your channel, don't you? Because I've had that problem when I want to change the name of my channel, or I'm thinking, oh, this is better, I'll use this. And it says, oh, no, you changed your name like a couple of days ago, so you can't do it now for another month or something stupid. So yeah, I've got the same problems when I do that. So I know what you're talking about there. Horror movies good at Halloween. Yeah, well, that brings me on to something else. I need to talk to you guys about this. So I do have a movie. I have a movie club. I do have a movie club. Now, I'm still working on it. I'm still working how to do it, and I thought I would put some Halloween films there. Now, I'm not going to put them exclusively there, because the thing is, if you want to join the Halloween club, you have to join the club, which is you have to go through this buy me a coffee. There's a membership on there. That membership now on Buy Me a Coffee is where you join up to the movie club. So it is like the movie club and YouTube Watch, two separate things that I'm doing. And the YouTube Watch is like longer YouTube videos that I can talk about, because in these shows I can't do long YouTube videos. So there are a lot longer videos and a lot more I can discuss and talk about. And that's YouTube Watch. And then I also have the movie club, and the movie club is like movies and talking about movies. Now, I've been looking at how I can do bigger movies, because obviously, when you watch films, they can be obviously you can't watch a full movie. However, we can watch parts of movies together, or if people who join the movie club have access to the same platform, say for example, if you've got Netflix, or you've got I don't know, like you could say YouTube has horror films and things like that. You can actually watch together, but you have to have access to that film as well. So in other words, you've got to, like, as long as you're you own a copy of that film, then you can watch it, if you know what I'm saying. Because I can't put a film on I can even do it. I might be able to do it here on YouTube, but it just needs to be that everybody who takes part in that has a copy. Oh, thank you, Clarissa. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you for starting the night off with a donation. I didn't even mention about donations tonight, but thank you. That means we're going to spin the wheel. Thank you. Let me just add that to the tally here because I have But thank you, Chris. That's. Thank you so much. 1 minute. I just put that on the 1 minute. Yeah, well, I'm going to talk. I'll talk about that in a minute and donations. But thank you, Clarissa, for starting that off. Yeah, I mean, you'll see now. You'll see the donation bar here should go up. So I think anyone who's here regularly will know how this works. If we get up to 25 UK pounds, it's in pounds, but if we get up to the 25 pound mark, I will tell you a secret about myself. I will tell you a secret, something I've done in my life. So you can do donations. The thing about donations, you can do them either way. You can do them via, like Calissa just did. You can do them on Super Chat if you prefer to do it that way. It's absolutely fine, really, which way you prefer to do donations. But if you want to send a donation directly to me, the best way to do it is through Buy Me a Coffee. So it's fine sending it through YouTube. It's still, but obviously YouTube likes to take its own cut. Let me show you the. Well, this is the link for Buy Me a Coffee. I've just put it in the chat. This link is to Buy Me a Coffee. You should see it in the chat now. That one will send it directly to me. Calissa, I should buy a membership. Yeah, well, we have right now there's like 2 types of membership that we have. We have channel supporter, which is £1 a month, and that gives you access to the Sunday show every Sunday at the moment. And you get there's 4 shows per month. So basically, it's like you pay 25 pence per show, if anything. But you also get access to the private Discord. So we have quite a few members already on Discord, and basically it's like on Discord right now we've got like a group of like-minded people who they discuss things like hormones or any issues that they're going through, like personal issues as well, or even if they want advice or they want to share something. They're on Discord. There's actually a group of people already there who are part of the channel support group, the community. But the thing about the movies and the YouTube Watch, it's kind of a separate thing at the moment, and that's going to be via Buy Me a Coffee, and I think that's about £4 a month. Okay, but again, I'm planning to do a movie every week, and I'm trying to do the same with YouTube Watch. So there'll be a lot of videos coming out, and then you have access to all that. And if you want to see like the Halloween films and things like that, that's probably going to be the best way this month because I feel like I can do it better through that system. Again, you would then have access to the Discord, and the Discord is where all the stuff will be. But once you join, all the links are there. So, Calista, if you want to, it's up to you. I mean, it's like I definitely say join channel support because we've already got a group of people in there that are all like-minded people. I mean, we watch, a lot of them come here and chat on the show. Definitely on the Sunday show, there's people come into that as well. And then if you want to be part of the movie club, let me just show you. It's probably going to be easy if I explain it. Let me show you while we're here. So let me show you Discord first, because there's a lot of people that have joined the channel supporters who haven't joined the Discord, and I really say, like, think about joining because you get access to all the extra stuff on Discord. So bear with me 1 minute. I'm gonna have to play around with the screen a little bit to get this right. Well, that's the Discord, but I need to change the background because it doesn't look good like that. There we go. Okay. So you should be able to see. Yeah, you should be able to see the Discord now. That's the Discord that's in the middle there. Okay. Now I'll go in there and I can show you everything. 1 minute while I'm here. Just say hello to everybody. Hello, Jesse. Nice to see you tonight. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Evening all. Yeah, it's evening. I do a bit of filmmaking, so I might attempt Halloween-related horror show. Oh, well, if you do, let me know, Esme, because we can always share it on the show as well. And then, if you've got something on your own channel, I'm happy to shout out your channel here as well. That's enough. And if any of you've got any of the members, because I know you're a member, Esme. Anybody who's a member or anything like that, and you've got your own channel or you want to share something here, I'm happy to do a shout out for you, or show a video or clips of a video for you if you want to. I'm happy to do that. I think it's like I've always said, I want us to help out each other. Really, that's how it is. Especially if you're a creator on YouTube yourself. Anyway, so you can see here is the public chat. So people just basically anything in the public chat. It's up to you. I think I'll just give that a like. So you can, and then you can see the other members here. Now this is, like I said, this is the public one. We have a private chat here. Now I won't show the private chat in the public live show. I will if you join the private the private one, which is on Sunday. I will show it, but this is a private chat. This is, of course, members in there can talk about whatever they want, and obviously only members can see that. But you get access to all this. You get access, obviously, you can directly message me anytime. I'll do my best to reply as fast as I can. But you have direct to me as well. So if you want to ask me anything, so if you're enjoying the show and you think, oh well, I've got this video like Esme says, then you can directly message me and say, hey, what do you think? Can we show this on the show? I'd be like, yeah, well, of course. But here I have some other sections, and basically what I have is this is the channel support. If you can see me highlighting it here, and it has Sunday Live. So Sunday Live is the private show, and you would have access to that. You could come on here and you'd have access. Now, if you went in there now, you wouldn't get access unless you're a member. So you need to be a member for that. However, if you join the community membership, which is the one via Buy Me a Coffee, you get access to the movie club, which is here, and YouTube Watch. So that's how you would access those. So I think it was Calissa, you're asking me about this. I can also show you where to go if you want to join it. Let me just change the page. I just need to find it, because I can show you the actual page for Buy Me a Coffee. So if you followed the link to Buy Me a Coffee, you would turn up on this page. I think you can see it. Yeah, you can see it now. You'd actually, this is on a desktop. It's different on mobile apps. But you would come to this page, and if you go down, normally the membership is here. But you can also click at the top and it should have like membership, and it shows you here. So this is the membership. But this gives you access to the movie club and YouTube Watch. So if that's something you're interested in, yeah, please consider joining. Right now, I did have 2 members. I've actually got 1 member at the moment. It's only new. I only just launched it. Kind of only really launched it with members and regular viewers. Eventually, I'm going to launch it throughout the channel. But this is just an extra thing that I'm doing, which is like I said, watching different movies. This month, probably more Halloween films, I think. I do want to do that. But I have to work out how I can share more bigger films. But if you join up, I can message you directly through Discord, and we can talk about it. And then if you want how we're going to watch different films and talk about them, there is ways. We could probably get away with a little bit. There's a little bit we can get away with. Don't always have to be like, it's not, things are impossible to do if we want. So those are the options. So yeah. What I'll do is, as well, I'll go to the I'll just go to the actual channel where this is at the moment, and I will pin the Buy Me a Coffee. So like I said, you can donate via super chats, super stickers, or whatever they're called on on YouTube, but the best way is to go to. Let me just make sure that yeah. I'll just go on the. I've gone on the actual chat myself now. Where it is now? Oh, that's it. I'm going to pin it to the top. Should be there. So it's at the top. So if you're using if you're using the it should be the top of chat. That's where it should be. I think so. It should be there. Anyway, so there you go. So yeah, Chris, you asked me about that. I would say it's up to you which you want. If you want, I mean, I would definitely say join the channel support. I mean, and then if you want to join the movie club and the YouTube watch, you know, please do, because it all helps with the channel and doing these videos. Let me make this a bit bigger as well. So get back to me again. I'm going to take that down. Ta-da. Okay. So yeah. So like I said, you can see the donation bar. If we get up to £25 tonight, I will tell you a secret about myself. But because Calissa has sent a donation, I said big or small, doesn't matter the size of the donation. I will spin the wheel. So I will do that now. So I have something to show you. Regulars to the show may know what the wheel looks like. But tonight I have... Oops, I got on the wrong one. Let me get this one. I'm going to show it to you now. Yeah. Let me show you the wheel. Can you see it? Oh, no. Okay. This is the wheel. I have to change my camera angle. Okay. Yeah. So tonight I have a Halloween style wheel. Now, like I said, I wanted to have more Halloween, a more Halloween style image. Not image, sorry. Wanted more Halloween videos on here, but unfortunately, when I was looking up for the videos I wanted, there wasn't really what I wanted for the show. So we're gonna have to do it this way. We're gonna have to. I can't hear my voice. Yeah, we're gonna have to work something out for videos the rest of the month because I do want a bit of a Halloweeny stuff going on in the videos. So bear with me. I will look and see what I can find. But of course, we've still got our transgender related videos here. So let me start with that. Well, let's just spin it and see what we get. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I can't pronounce the name. Is it Andrea Pajic? Oh, you might know because she's a model. Yes, sorry. I don't want my throat, clear my throat. Sorry. I should turn that off when I'm doing that. Yeah. So we're gonna watch a video about Andrea Pajic. Okay, I've not said that right. So I will find that now. But yeah, I think it's pretty fun, the Halloween style wheel that I managed to find today. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, if you've got any ideas for like Halloween or anything you think that would work for the videos, let me know. If there's any videos that you've seen that you think would be kind of fun, let me know. I mean, and how far do you want to go? How do you all feel out there about like scary stories and spooky goings on? I mean, I'm pretty chill with like, you know, horror and stuff, but I don't want to be putting off any kind of horror that maybe some of you might not enjoy. I mean, I have a friend and she doesn't like things to be too scary. So I don't want to push anything onto anyone and they get too scared on the, obviously come here for some fun and that lot and chill time. You don't want to be like, I don't want to scare you guys. So, you let me know in the comments what kind of horror or what you're into, and I'll yeah. Calissa, yeah, I will look for some Halloween stuff. Yeah, well, please do. Please do. I mean, that's really how it works for me anyway. It works better for me that way. If you guys out there, again, whatever you do, please, Calissa, if you decide to join the channel, please do. But whatever you do, join the Discord. The Discord link is already below this video. Because you can actually then, if you've got any Halloween stuff, you can either send me the links that way down in the Discord. That's probably the best way to let me know. Then I can go look at the videos, or if you've got something more like pictures, I think you can send pictures pretty easily. Videos a bit not as easy, I think, but we can send links to videos on Discord. But pictures and things like that, yeah, probably quite easy to send. I mean, if you can help, if any of you can help me find things, I'd love that. I love spooky season stories. Oh, right. Okay. Well, I actually have a couple of, I did a couple of videos where I was doing some ghost stories. So I have them, but I also could share some other ones with you if I can find some good ones. But yeah, I did record a few because I was doing some scary stories. I don't know if I'll be able to do any this month now because I'm just so busy, but if I can, I might even do some because I was reading some and well, I mean, I think they're pretty good. I'm going to share them with you anyway sometime this month. I might end up sharing you my videos when it's when we get to Halloween, maybe on the Halloween event. I might do it that way. Okay. So let me share the screen with you because we're going to look at this video first. It should be on there now. Let me see, just make sure you guys can see it because, I've got to stay away from this microphone because last time I did one of these, the microphone went off and you couldn't hear me when I was talking. So hopefully this time you can. Okay, let's watch this and let's see what it's actually, what did the where did the transgender model go? Yeah, because I do remember this girl before, model. And I haven't heard from her for a while, so let's see what they say.
Andrej Pešić was born in the small town of Tuzla, in the Republic of Bosnia and Herzegovina, in 1999. Because of the armed conflict, the Pešić family fled to Australia and received the status of political refugees. Already in the new place, Andrej went to school in Melbourne. Strangely enough, his hobbies were fashion and the ideas of marketing.
So, I mean, I don't know if they just misgendered her, but I mean, I do know that I think originally when she first started modeling, she did present as male. I might be wrong about that, but I think she did.
He liked to dress up, experimented with cosmetics. At one of the school balls, he was chosen as prom queen. At the same time, his heroes were Salvador Dali, Bowie.
Oh, this person might just be misgendering him. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, let's see.
Boy George. And his favorite book was Tolstoy's Anna Karenina. The boy was characterized by androgyny. His inner feelings grew into the idea of making a transgender transition, but the opportunity to become a model, to gain financial independence, moved this moment into the future. As a schoolboy, Andrej sent his photos to Chadwick Model Management Agency, where they were impressed by his resemblance to model Jessica Hart and signed the contract with Andrej. At the same time, with basic studies, he learned the subtleties of modeling, defile, posing, and others.
So yeah. So I mean, like I say, I don't know this model like that well, but I do know of her. I've seen her pictures and things like that. Now I would probably use the pronouns her, but I mean, the fact that this actual voiceover is AI generated gives me an idea that the person who's made it probably hasn't really put much effort into it because they don't even bother to speak themselves. But anyway, so far they haven't really explained. They explained where she's from and everything, but they haven't actually said where did she go. So let's see if they do let us know that.
His modeling data helped to break into the catwalk models, and so, in 2009, with the appearance in a female image at Sydney Fashion Week. His star procession on the catwalks of the world begins. Andre receives an invitation from Storm Agency and flies to London, signs contracts with New Madison Agency in Paris, I Love Models Management in Italy, gets a photo shoot from Dazed Confused magazine. A year later, the model presented a collection of women's wear by Jean-Paul Gaultier and menswear by Marc Jacobs. It should be noted that his androgynous image caused a flurry of emotions.
I mean, I think in modeling anyway, there is definitely a more androgynous look that they like the models to have. So I think for transgender models, especially if you're transitioning, sometimes that can work in your advantage if you're in your transition and you can kind of do the more of an androgynous look to your modeling. I mean, I guess the best of both worlds if you can model both types of clothes, because I mean, obviously you get more work that way. But I do I mean, so far when we're nearly halfway through the video, I mean, what I remember about this model is that I felt like she presented more male when she first hit the catwalk. Personally, that's what I thought, and then she ended up just being completely feminine by the end. No, there was no masculinity to her at all.
Delight to rejection. His appearance in men's images looked paradoxically rebellious. In women shocked that the collections became popular among fashionistas. The Queen of England herself was interested in his personality, and Andrew was invited to Elizabeth Thie's tea party, where he came in a Paul Smith blazer and Versace pencil skirt. Stunningly bold, he appears topless on the cover of the magazine Dossier, because of which there is a scandal. The chain of bookstores, Barnes Noble and Borders, refused to put the magazine on the shelves with a man in female form. At the same time, according
Well, that was interesting. So she appeared topless on a magazine, and Borders and Barnes and Noble refused to put the magazine on. So, even though there's still this thing where a lot of trans people get like even this person has decided to use pronouns like he throughout this video, but then when she's topless, they're like, oh no, we can't have that. So it's like, well, what is it? Which way are we going here? And this is the problem, isn't it? Because for trans people, one way we're kind of, people don't want to recognize us, but as soon as we're like, well, okay, then I'll just take my top off then, because you don't think that I'm a female. So, but then it's like, oh well, no, we can't allow that. So it's kind of contradiction, isn't it? A lot of time. But yeah, I'm not happy with this person keep using the pronouns he for her, because I don't think that's right.
to the readers of the men's magazine, FHM Pejic entered the 100 most beautiful women. Later, he was removed from the print version of the rating, and the editors called it a mistake. Andre became even more popular at the peak of controversy.
So she actually did get in the top 100 most beautiful women or something in a magazine, and then they actually removed her. See that again? See, it's always these issues, isn't it, for us that we have to deal with. But look, I mean, I've got a video on her right now. I don't know other models. This is she's got fame, so whatever.
Acceptance and non-acceptance. He entered the 50 most sought-after male top models according to the model's website. In December of the same year, he participates in another provocative photo shoot, featuring a line of push-up bras for Dutch department store Hema and outdoor advertising posters. In Barcelona, he walked the runway in a wedding gown during Bridal Fashion Week, and for Love Cat, he starred as Marilyn Monroe. In 2013, Andrew starred in David Bowie's music video The Stars, took part in the filming of the Turkish TV series Fethi. Andrew.
So she's done a lot of being a model, but she's appeared in media, music. She's done a lot, hasn't she? So she's David Bowie. I mean, didn't she say she was a fan of David Bowie before as well, and appeared in his one of his videos, which is pretty impressive. And then also appeared in TV shows and stuff, which I guess acting, you can say, as well.
Who made his transgender transition in 2014. To People magazine, he said the following: "Always dreamed of being a girl. dreamed of living in harmony with my body. In 2015, Andre changed his name to Andrea Pejic and signed a contract with cosmetics brand Makeup Forever. This
So she fully transitioned. So she's not been, she might have been a bit more androgynous obviously earlier on in her modeling career and stuff, but she fully transitioned. She's had confirmation surgery on her body. She's even, you know, she lives completely as a woman. Okay. So it's she pronouns. This video, what are they doing?
turn in her career meant a final recognition of transgender female beauty. Not much is known about Andrea's personal life. At the beginning of his career, he was often seen in the company of designer Rembrandt Durand, the main creative ideologist of the Adine accessories line. Later in 2016, Andrea was spotted wearing a ring in a photo, and there was even information that Andrea married Rembrandt. But in 2017, Pejic appears in photos and social parties with Caitlyn Jenner. According to rumors, in 2020 Andrea was seen in public with a ring on her ring finger, but she kept the name of her chosen one secret.
Okay. So yeah, so we don't really know. Maybe you can tell me out there if you know what happened to her. Feel free to share that with me, because I don't think that video actually told us, did it? I don't think so. I feel I'm not very happy that they were misgendering her. Let me just check when that video was published, and then I can see. Well, I can take this off now. I can see when it was actually when the video itself was published. Bear with me one moment so I can. Hey, no, do that. Don't click on that one. Let me see. So that video, they published that video 1 year ago. I think I could do better than that. Well, maybe I'll find out about her and do a proper video, because that was I thought that was a bit, but far from misgendering, I think it didn't really give us any information at all, did it? But I do know of her. I've seen her around a bit. Of course, don't know about her private life. Well, yeah, we don't need to know about her private life. That's none of our business at the end of the day. And she, you know, she sounds like she's happy. She got married or something. That's what they're kind of pointing at. Anyway, let me check out some of these comments, because we had a few comments through while we're watching that. Let me see. Oh, hi, Jade. Good evening. I just finished our Thai chicken curry with jasmine rose. Oh, nice, really nice. I love Thai food. Unfortunately, at the moment, I think I said before I got Thai friends, but my housemate that I'm living with right now is Thai, but I don't really ask for her food. I never say to her, oh, "Can I have some of your food?" I just cook my own. But yeah, my other friend, but she's not here. She cooks all the time. So when she's about, I always grab some of her food. So closer, I have seen her a few times. Yeah, me too. I've seen her, but like I say, I mean, I don't know that much about her. Be worth maybe, you know, I mean, a bit more information than that one, and maybe like not misgender as well. She's beautiful. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and she's a model as well, isn't she? So, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're just saying hello to everyone there, Jade. Yeah. Sorry, I missed you. Oh, yeah, I know there's quite a few people here. Oh, and I forgot Nightbot. Oh, yeah. Don't forget. Yeah. Well, yeah. Nightbot. Trouble causer. I think Nightbot's a bit of a trouble causer, but you know, I had the thing about Nightbot is I got Nightbot like a while ago, and it was quite useful to just kind of, you know, do a bit of moderation, but also it can do alerts and let you know things like, obviously you don't know what the donation is and channel support and things like that, but it can also be annoying where it tries to kick people off. So I mean, I've taken some of its mod stuff away now, because it just did that, and I didn't even ask it to do that. Just checked her wiki. In 2002, she was doing a documentary on herself. All right. Well, it might be worth looking into her, because, like I said, I don't think that video really covered everything about her. Okay, good evening to everybody. Yeah, I'll try not to read all your comments. And of course, a massive shout out to the gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Oh well, thank you so much. Yeah, I know I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Nightbot got a mention. I didn't. No, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here doing my thing. She's 6'2". She's done a few films. Wow, amazing. Well, yeah. Well, no. So, I mean, I picked that film out because I picked that video out because what I normally do is I'll look through YouTube and there's a video I think, oh, that looks like it'd be interesting. I try to stick to more shorter videos because if we do long ones, sometimes they can be even longer because obviously I do need to comment over them. I can't just play them. And the thing is, I look through the videos and I try and think what would be okay for the show. I don't watch them all. I just kind of like watch a little bit. Think, okay, that seems interesting, and then I'll pop it onto the wheel, and that's how I do it normally. And like that one, I just I thought, oh yeah, I'd like to know because it said like where is she now, and I thought okay, that'd be cool to know. But I don't really feel like just like kind of said that she's married or something now, which is great. Jade, I have had a few days, Charles. I have literally done nothing but read for the kittens. And oh yeah, I saw your kittens on Discord. Yeah, I mean I'll mention it again. Anybody who's not joined Discord, please consider joining this channel's Discord. Well, I mean, I guess my Discord, if you want to call it that. Please, there's a link below this video. Just because, like I said, there's a lot of like-minded people on there, and you can share what you like, and obviously you can share videos and links for me as well for this show because I'm open to ideas for the show. Like I said, I mean anybody who has any ideas or would like to see something in the show, you can share it with me, and that way I can basically, yeah, happy days, yeah. I can share different videos and things with you or things that you're interested in reason, of course. And I said earlier as well to because Esme was saying that she's going to record a video, and I said I'm happy to do shout outs for other channels. I'm happy to share any videos that you want to share publicly on here as something you want to do, then I'm happy to do that. Especially if you're a channel supporter. I mean, ideally, please support the channel. Like I was saying to Calissa earlier on, the link for that, if you want to join the channel support, the link for that, there should be a link below this video in the description area of the video, which is underneath. But if you click on any of the videos on the channel that say member videos, they normally take you straight to the supporter link. Like I said, it's just £1 a month. So yeah, if you're interested in that, that's how you join that. But then the Discord, yeah, join that as well. I mean, yesterday we actually, I know Jade gave out some. She gifted some member channel support memberships to, I think it was like 5 people, and right now we have quite a lot of well, a lot, when it's growing. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it's growing the channel. There's quite a few people who've got channel membership but haven't joined Discord. And so, like I say, if you've got that, please join the Discord because you'll get full advantage of the membership. The membership is not just the Sunday show, which you get every week, but you also get access to the private area on the Discord, and that way you can also talk with each other. And like I said, there's a lot of like-minded people in that Discord. So I just say I advise you, if you've definitely got the channel membership, please just join the Discord as well, because you might as well take full advantage of what you've got. Can I ask? Can our host Rachel a big thank you? Oh yeah. Yeah, well, thank you. No, thank you, Charles. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Well, for me, just you guys being here means a lot to me. Because I've got, it's like for me, this is it really makes my day. I mean, the reason I'm coming on the show every day, the reason I'm doing this is because I enjoy it, and obviously I just like to see people and chat with you guys and get your views and things as well. That's why I do the show. You know what I mean? It's like I've been part of this group of people, this community. I really enjoy it. I'll try and make something just need somebody. No stress at all. You know, Esme. I mean, I'm the same when I'm doing videos. Sometimes I get ideas for videos, and I just know that it's either going to take me a long time to make them, or it's just sometimes um just filming and organizing everything can take time. Like I do, like I'm doing these live shows because I enjoy doing these live shows. So I'm doing these live shows, but at the same time, I also record more organized videos. But those organized videos where I'm speaking to camera, they take a bit of time for me to do, and it's working out when it's best time to do that. I mean, the reality is probably one evening I'll have to do that because it does take time, so I won't be able to do a show. But I've been enjoying doing the show so much that I've put my main focus at the moment doing the shows. But I do know that I do need to record some of those videos because I have some topics that I think are important to share. And the way to do those ones, and the best way for me to do them is to record those videos, but they take time. So it's kind of like you kind of have to judge like what's best really. So even though I enjoy doing these videos, then it's like I know sometimes I have to record them. So yeah, but just don't have any stress for yourself. Just kind of, sometimes just say, okay, I'll do it when I've got time, you know. So yeah, just take it easy. It's just me shouting respect to you. Love. Oh no, well, no, thank you, Charles. Well, like I say, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. You being here and everything. Yeah. So we're coming on to about an hour. I don't know if anybody's joined since the beginning, but I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. So it's October, and Halloween is at the end of this month, and with all the stuff that's going on. I've noticed in the shops and everything with the Halloween decorations and things like that. I just thought, this month I'm going to put a bit more effort into Halloween and October. So I've done a thing called 31 Days of Halloween, and what that is I'm just trying to incorporate that with the show a little bit, give it a bit more of a theme. I'm going to try and look for some more Halloween things. I was going to put some decorations up, but I decided I couldn't do it really all the time because I've got to record some videos and it might look a bit out of place if I've got loads of Halloween decorations in the background on some of my videos. So I can't do it right now, but I'm hoping eventually to put some Halloween stuff up behind me, probably as we get closer to Halloween. But yeah, I just wanted to do something and be a bit more involved this month with that. So I've got this thing, 31 Days of Halloween. Maybe I can show you a video. I can share a video. I think I have one because it is Halloween, at the end of the month. I'll try and find some videos that we can kind of watch. Like when it came to when it was associated with like transgender issues and stuff like that, I didn't really find many things that were to do with Halloween and transgender issues. So unfortunately, I couldn't find that. But I have found some videos that Halloween based. But yeah, you can see the jack-o'-lantern here in the corner. So we're day one. So it's 31 days. On the 31st, on Halloween, I'm going to do a special. That's my plan. So I made that. Let you guys know now. On the 31st, I plan to do a special. So what day is that? Let me just check what day. This is me offering all this stuff. I gotta see what day that is. Yeah, it's a Friday. It's perfect. So probably on that Friday night, I'll probably do a bit of a longer show. I don't know how I'm going to do it exactly, but there'll be a lot more things going on in that show. So I hope you can join me on that night, or even just pop in and watch a little bit of the show. Will mean a lot to me. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm planning on doing a little bit of a longer show, very Halloween based. So we'll see how it goes. But I hope you'll join me. Now let me. I'm going to just share a video that I have actually, but I have to find it first. So just bear with me 1 minute. I think I put it in here. Yeah, it's here. And then if I can share this with you. And then we got something Halloween today. Definitely. I can be a witch on many occasions. Is that Halloween enough? Yeah. Well, look, I mean, let's see what we can do this month because you can even if you want to share pictures, Halloween pictures with me or something you can. I am doing I'm going to be having a party um with my brother and some friends just before Halloween, and I'm going to record part of that as well. So I might put a bit of that on the live show. I don't know how that's going to work yet. I have to work out how to record it. Obviously, I don't want to just record us having a party. I don't think anybody's going to be interested in that. But there's a few games that we're going to play and stuff. So I might play the games, but have them like so you can watch them. But I don't know if I'll be able to do it live but it might be that I do record them and then share them with you during the live show. So there'll be that. And also, if you guys want to share anything, like I said, if you do anything around Halloween, feel free to share anything through Discord. And then if you want them on the live show, like you want pictures or anything you find up to Halloween, or you've got some Halloween decorations or whatever you experience, feel free to share them with me because we can put them on the channel. I just want to kind of do a bit of a Halloweeny feel this month, really. It's just I think it's fun, Anyway, let me get this video up for you. See this one here. Just watch something Halloweeny, yeah, here we go. So I'll just make it bigger as well so you can see it. So why Halloween was way weirder and better. Oh, okay. Well, let's just watch and see what it says.
Today, when we think of Halloween, we imagine jump scares, horror films, and elaborate haunted houses filled with fog machines and flashing lights. But a century ago, Halloween was something else entirely. It was stranger, sillier, and depending. On your taste maybe even more fun. Back then, Halloween wasn't dominated by Hollywood monsters.
So, yeah, so they're talking about Halloween in the past. I mean, in my lifetime, all I know is for me, I did a lot of Halloweeny things when I was still at school, when I was still young. I did trick or treating. I used to go. I used to do the trick or treating every year, and I loved it. Of course, I mean, when you're young, you do. It's all exciting, and sometimes even a little bit scary. But I think like most of us, as I got older, kind of not really being involved that much with the Halloween events. But this year I want to do a little bit different. I want to get more involved with it this year. But yeah, and the thing is, I kind of feel like yeah, when I was younger, I mean, I don't know, there's just I think there's a few things in this video. Let me just play the video because I think I did watch a little bit of this video, and there's a few things I do remember from when I was younger.
Or store-bought candy. It was a night of community, superstition, and laughter. Families, neighborhoods, and small towns gathered not to terrify each other, but to play, to flirt.
I mean, because I live in an apartment right now, and the one thing that I notice differently here, I don't obviously have people coming knocking at the door to do trick or treating and stuff. So I'd have children come in or anybody coming to the door. I mean, you tell me if you've got a house, do you get people knocking at your door? And if you do, how do you feel about that? Is it positive or negative? Because I mean, I remember because obviously when I was young, I did live in a house. I lived in my parents' house, and yeah, we used to get people knocking at the doors. And I remember we used to also buy chocolate. So I didn't just do Halloween as a child. I participated in it, and but I remember my parents used to buy loads of chocolates and things like that. We used to give out sweets to children.
and to test their luck with old folk games. And here's the twist: many of those forgotten rituals might actually be worth reviving today. Fortune-telling games.
Okay, so let's have a look at a few of these games then. So they had fortune-telling games, and this might be even ideas for the show. This is what I was thinking about, because I thought if there's some games that we can actually play on the show, that might actually be quite fun as well. Like I can already feel like fortune telling could be something, because could still do that with the people that are here. You know, if you talk to me through chat, I could probably we could do some fortune telling and stuff. But anyway, let's see what they say here.
One of the most beloved parts of old Halloween nights was fortune-telling. It wasn't about Ouija boards or sinister seances, but playful rituals meant to reveal the mysteries.
Yeah. So they had fortune telling, didn't they? They kind of went off the point then, but anyway. But other things that you can do as well. Yeah, I mean, I probably won't do it on a Ouija board. I don't think that'll be ideal for everybody out there.
Of love and luck, take the apple peel toss. Girls would carefully peel an apple in one long curling strip. Then, with great anticipation, they'd toss the peel over their shoulder. However, it landed on the floor. The shape was said to reveal the first initial of their future husband's name.
So that's interesting. So you can peel an apple, and then you can throw over your shoulder and see if it forms a letter or something like that. Obviously, I've never played that game, but that's something that's possible that I could always do during the show. I might try that. That's something I could do.
You can imagine the squeals of laughter when someone claimed to see a crooked or a shaky tea, or consider the walnut shell races. Party hosts would hollow out walnut halves, place a tiny lit candle inside, and set them afloat in a bowl of water. Guests would watch with wide eyes as their little boats drifted and danced across the surface. If two shells bumped into each other, it meant romance. If they drifted apart, heartbreak was in the cards.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure we can play that game, but that's interesting. I don't know if any of these games, if you've played any of these games in the past, feel free to let me know.
And then there was the mirror game. This one was a little spookier. At midnight, with only a candle in hand, a young person might gaze into a mirror, hoping to catch a fleeting glimpse of their future spouse's face. Thrilling, romantic, and just eerie enough to send shivers down your spine.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how that would be scary, because that's like, but I mean, seems to be doing a lot more with relationships, this these games that they're talking about.
Transition. In all of these traditions, Halloween wasn't just about fright. It was a night when the veil between worlds seemed thin enough to let a little mystery slip through, especially for young hearts eager for love. Strange food rituals.
Okay, so let's see if there's anything here. Just for me, I'm kind of like if I can get any ideas for something to do in the show when I do that on the 31st. If there's anything that I can actually bring and have here and share with you out there.
Now let's talk food, because vintage Halloween tables were as peculiar as they were festive. For instance, imagine being handed a nut and raisin sandwich. Yes, really. Between wartime rationing and the lingering frugality of the Depression era, families made do with what they had.
I don't think I'm gonna have a raisin sandwich. I don't know. It might be quite nice for all I know, actually, but I don't think that's what I do. I might buy something that's Halloweeny or something and have it on the night, but I don't know about that one.
Odd little creations like these were as much about resourcefulness as taste. Then came fortune cakes. Hosts would bake small trinkets or coins into a cake, each slice containing a hidden surprise.
I don't know about this one either. I mean, again, you tell me if you've done any of these in the past, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, if you end up swallowing a coin or the ring or whatever you've got. I don't. You've got to be a bit careful with these cakes, haven't you? If you're putting something in the cake, if you ended up swallowing it, wouldn't be very good, would it?
A coin meant wealth, a ring foretold love, and a thimble suggested spinsterhood, perhaps a cruel joke, but a popular one nonetheless. Every bite carried the thrill of fate, and of course, no Halloween gathering was complete without cider and popcorn balls.
Okay, cider and popcorn balls. Again, I've not done any of this before, so if you've ever experienced any of this, let me know.
These weren't just snacks, they were rituals. Children and adults rolled the sticky kernels into globes, hands coated in syrup, while warm cider flowed freely.
I mean, it sounds nice. I mean, you've got some like popcorn and you stick all that together, and then you've got some cider as well. I think that'd be warm cider. I think they said as well. I think that'd be quite nice actually. That I might even just try that just because it sounds nice.
It was messy, it was joyful, and it was togetherness in its simplest form. Odd party games, but the real fun began with the games.
Okay.
And if you think
So maybe there's something here. I mean, we've got like 31 days, so there's plenty of time to like decide if there's any cool stuff that we can use for like Halloween. I'm definitely, if I see anything and I think, oh, that's good, I'll definitely think about using it.
modern Halloween parties get wild, wait until you hear these. One crowd favorite was blindfolded. Pumpkin carving.
Ooh,
Guests tied a cloth over their eyes.
just feeling like that doesn't sound like a good idea. Blindfold with a knife, cutting a pumpkin. I mean, I did cut a pumpkin a couple of years back, and I hadn't done it for years. And when I was doing it, I actually found it quite hard work. And I had to be careful with the knife I was using. I was thinking, oh, I better be careful with this because I could easily cut myself. I can't imagine blindfolding and then doing it. I mean, if you've done this in the past, let me know. But I think that doesn't sound like it's very safe.
And tried to cut a jack-o'-lantern face by feel alone. The results were predictably disastrous.
I mean, I guess if you hollow it out first, yes, I'm gonna say yeah, it's hollowed out already. But then even it's still a bit. I mean, you have to give him like maybe a not. I don't know what kind of knife you'd have to give him. Something that's not gonna. I'm sure sometimes you might get people that might end up cutting themselves.
And hilarious. What emerged were pumpkins with lopsided eyes, gaping mouths, and expressions far stranger than anything you could buy at the store today.
You could do a more safer version of this. You could have a jack-o'-lantern, and what you could do is you could draw the image of the face onto it, and then after, obviously you see what you've done and go, okay, that didn't look right, but then you could then cut it out after from the drawing you've done. That might work better. I don't know if I'd leave someone blindfolded, give them a knife too. It just doesn't sound very safe to me.
Then there was the flour mound game. Picture this. A small pile of flour with a coin balanced carefully. On top, one by one, guests took turns slicing away pieces of flour with a knife. The unlucky soul who made the coin topple had to fish it out of the flour using only their mouth.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
You could imagine the laughter as players emerged with flour-dusted noses and cheeks. And for quieter
I won't be doing that one.
moments, there were shadow stories. Guests would dim the lanterns, cast hand shadows on the wall, and spin silly or spooky tailies to match the shapes. In a world without
Yeah, that's possible. Something like that could be quite fun. You never know. We might be able to do something like that on the show.
smartphones or special effects, this was as entertaining and creative as it got. Decorations and costumes, of course.
Okay, so decorations and costumes. This is something I'm definitely already getting involved with. I do need to have some. I'm not sure what costumes I'm going to get this year, but I've already got some decorations.
Of course, no Halloween was complete without decorations and costumes. And here, too, the spirit was more whimsical than frightening. Crepe paper was king. Dennison's Boogie Books, the Halloween catalogs of the early 20th century, sold orange and black crepe streamers, paper lanterns, and cutouts of witches, cats, and pumpkins. Homes and school halls would glow with fluttering tissue paper ghosts and smiling black cats.
So that's a good idea. Like you'd even make your own things, couldn't you? Make your own Halloween decorations.
Costumes were often hand-sewn, pieced together from whatever was on hand. Children might dress as clowns, farmers, fairies, or animals. Adults joined in too. often with homemade masks or colorful outfits. Instead of gore and horror, the aim was the light and laughter. Every party carried that homemade charm craft, color, and community woven into every streamer and stitched scene.
Yeah. So I mean, I've already got a few decorations, so I'm looking forward to kind of adding them to sort of, I mean, on the show here, but also when I do my party and stuff. But it does seem like a good idea if you could make your own things as well. It's an extra thing that you can do.
So what does all this tell us? Vintage Halloween wasn't about fear, it was about fun. It was about mystery, laughter, and the simple joy of being together. It was a night of apple peels and popcorn balls, of flickering walnut boats and flower-covered faces. A time when decorations were made at the kitchen table and costumes stitched with love. And maybe, just maybe, that's the kind of Halloween we could use a little more of today. Because the weirdest traditions, they're often the ones worth bringing back. After all, they didn't need neon lights or digital screens. Just paper, folklore, and a harvest moon sky.
Okay. Yeah. Well, again, it was another one of those AI generated voices. I think a lot of them are nowadays, but I think it's still, for me, it has given me some ideas that I do think there's some things that I could actually use, and I will for when I do the live show at the end of the month. And if you've got any ideas, please share them with me. Tell me what you think. Did anyone comment on that? Maybe I can get some ideas from what you're all thinking out there. Let me see. I got that one down about. I mean, are you going to dress up as a witch, Jade? Do you think you might do that? Are you thinking about it? I mean, I'll be honest. I don't normally do this. I don't normally like dress up or anything like that. I've done a little bit of things, but I've just not been able to get into it every year. It's a reality. I am an adult. You know what I mean? I guess it's not as easy, but and I live in an apartment, so I don't have any children coming to the door for like trick or treating or anything like that. But I think this year, not just the fact that I'm having this little party, this get together with my brother and everybody, but I'm thinking like, I'm doing these live shows, and I just think like it could be a way to just have a bit of fun and share with you out there as well. So I hope it works out. I just bought a few Halloween earrings. I wish I could post the pictures here. Well, you can. You can. If you go to Discord, you can put them on the Discord. It should allow you to do it. Like pictures there. Yeah, because you put your cards on today, so you should be able to put the earring pictures on as well. And if not, we'll find a way. But you should be able to. Closer, I normally get 3 groups knocking every year. I just eat the spare. Sorry, I just eat the spare through November. Oh, okay. So you have a house, and so you don't get that many. So only like 3 groups. Not that many people come. There's just a few people. Yeah. And then you just eat whatever's left. It's a good idea anyway. I mean, I'm saying this now. I'd say like I'd be fine with children coming to the door and knocking and giving out trick or treat. But then again, I guess if there was a lot coming, I might be a bit like, you know what I mean? And if I'm going to be doing this show, and if I was living in a house and they were knocking the door, I'd be like, oh, okay, I've got to go now. Someone's knocking at the door. If I was doing the live show and I had a home. This is a home. I live in an apartment, but it is a home. But if I had a house, and they came to the door, I'd probably do something like I would, because this camera is portable, so I could take the camera with me, so we could I could have like coming to the door. I don't mean like if there's children at the door, I don't mean like show the children, but I mean I could have the camera kind of on me or something, and you could still be like, we could be doing it as part of the show. So there's ways around these things. Let me see. Jade, you said, I love trick or treat. Yeah. Most of them run off as I dress up too frightening. All right. Well, that's good as well. Like you can dress frightening and things. That's pretty cool. Well, that's the advantage. If if you have a home and house, um, like this isn't a home. You have a house, and then you can go to the door and you can, and people kind of like knocking at your door and things like that. You can kind of share with them and do the trick or treat things uh, and then like and wear a scary outfit. I mean, yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I kind of wish I could do that myself. I'll have to, one day I have to get a house. God, good evening, boy. Lovely. Yeah, I know. Nightbot's here. Yeah, Nightbot's saying spin the wheel. Yeah, if you just remind everybody, if you want to spin the wheel, you can do any donation, small or big. It's I will spin the wheel, and I even spin the wheel if anyone decides during the show that they want to become a channel supporter. Like I say, it's just £1. You can join the channel, and I will spin the wheel for that as well. So any type of support, I will just add it to the. And in fact, I'll add it to the donation bar as well, because I mean sometimes we get up to this £25, but if we get up, if say you got like 2 or 3 people became channel supporters tonight, I would add that to the donation bar, and then we might even get up to £25. You never know. But you have to see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we just got that, didn't we? I'm reading the same comments. Okay, I have to come a bit close for this one. Raisin sandwiches in primary school. My friend ate those at lunch. All right. Okay. Yeah, I've never tried it. I think it might be okay, but I've never tried it myself. I'm not going to try it though. I'm definitely going to go all in for the pumpkin stuff this month. I love those modern popcorn packaging. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really. I'll be honest. I'm a bit of a health person, so I don't eat a lot of sweets. But I think this time of year, why not? Why not? Indulge a little bit. So I think I might do a bit of the some of these kind of sweet things, and we'll see what's in the shops. I'll see what they're selling in the shops, and if there's something I think the packaging, the packaging of the popcorn, aren't pumpkins quite hard? Pumpkins, well, I mean, the one I did last year, or a couple of years ago, one last year, it was a bit hard work, but if you get the right pumpkins and stuff, and you can have like pumpkin. Oh, got a donation. Oh, £5. Oh, from Jade. Oh, thank you, Jade. Thank you so much for that. See, it comes up now on the comes up here. It's perfect how it comes up. That should add to the donation bar. That should go up. Thank you, Jade, for that. Oh, I'll spin the wheel again then in a moment. But yeah, no, pumpkins are I mean, I like the taste of pumpkin, but I remember the other year I was eating pumpkin quite often around Halloween. And I kind of got fed up with it. But I think I'll have some pumpkin. I think I'd like some. I like pumpkin soup, like pumpkin soup. So I might make some pumpkin soup. But I don't know otherwise. Maybe I will see what happens when it comes to Halloween. I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna share with you guys on here as well. I see it's got on donation bar now. We've actually got up to £6 already. Thank you, Jade, for that. I love pumpkin pie. Ah, that's a good one. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Oh, okay, now I know. Yeah, I'm gonna do some pumpkin things. In fact, if I okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. If I do something like that, if I make anything food wise, I'll share that with you. Like I'll do it maybe even either record it and put it on the show, or I can do it during the show. But actually, probably easier if I record it and then put it on the show, because if it goes wrong. And why does this donation bar? You see, the donation bar went up then when you did that donation, Jade, and then it goes back down. It's so strange. Let me have a look at the thing. Yeah, it's come up on here. Okay, let's go back. So it comes up on my other system here. I don't know. It'll go back. It's gone back up now. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, but that was a really good idea. That Jade. I think I might do a pumpkin pie as well. I don't know what this person. Oh, someone on. Ah, all right. Okay. Well, I don't have to show your comments because your comments are on Twitch. What are you called? 5Mika. I know you're trying to be. Are you trying to be offensive? So I won't. No, I'm not going to share that person's comments. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know. I don't even know what they're saying. I don't think they make sense. So yeah, because I do. You know, this thing is about this show. I do it on a few different things. I've started to do it on Twitch. One of the reasons I went and did it on Twitch was because I thought I might do some, because I don't know if you know, but like Twitch, I guess, is more, you can do streaming on there, but it's mainly for like, I think it's more for gaming and stuff. And the thing is, let me see. No, I can't do it with everything. I'll sort your comment out later on then. But the thing is, when you go on more sites, like I got my YouTube is really kind of controlled. Like I've got more moderation on that. But on Twitch, I haven't really got moderation, so you're still going to get people that want to be funny or try and be clever. But the thing is, I won't share you on my main screen, so all my other sites won't see you. So there you go. If you're not nice, you don't get to be on the main. You don't get to be on the main screen. Sorry, only nice people get to be. I only share nice comments. If you want to do nasty comments, you don't get shared. Okay. How are you so gorgeous? Oh, thank you. Well, that's always good. That always well, you'll get shared on these things. You're going to say stuff like that. Let me see. I feel like if I start late transition, I will miss my pure femininity. No. Don't worry about the time you should start transitioning. Look, I know you. Look, I really advise. One thing I got to advise you, Rise from the Dark. Definitely consider joining the Discord. Look, there's a link below this video, and you can definitely, you'll get a lot more information from there than I can give you here live. I can tell you a bit more when we're not live. It's easier for me to talk to you more directly. But about transitioning, really, it's, of course we all want to transition. If you said to me now, do I wish I transitioned younger? Of course, I'm always going to say, I wish I could have transitioned. Like, I wish I was just born female. You know what I mean? I didn't have to transition. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to be assigned male at birth. I'd have been, if that day they just assigned me as female, then I'd have been happy. But that didn't happen. I can't change that. But I'm glad I am where I am now, and I do what I can with with myself where I am now. And like you're saying, like, you're worried about that. I understand that, but don't be, please don't be. When the time comes and it's the time for you, and it's the right time, that's the time. And many people, they transition later in life, and it's just, and they're happy. They find they become who they are, their true self. And there's no stress to transition. You know, like waiting longer in your life. Like it's not gonna be a problem. I promise it's not. But the best thing for you to do right now is, my advice is, go to the Discord, join that Discord, which is, the link is below this video. Once you're there, there's like-minded people. There's a lot of people there who've got experience, a lot of experience on this, and not just myself. And they can point you in the right direction. I mean, I know you said you were in. I think you said you were in Bangladesh. Again, I understand that is a different thing. But regardless, that, just be positive. There's always a way. Whatever, it doesn't matter. There's always a way. So, but yeah, please join the Discord, and I'm happy to offer advice. But what to do with confusion? Again, the only way to deal with this side of things is to spend some time learning about yourself, what you want in your life, and the confusion. Look, I guess there is confusion. Not for everybody, but there is confusion, and to know, you need to listen, to learn, to read, to look into it, and find what works for you personally. Yeah. You're not the only one going through confusion. There's a lot of us have this. And once you join and be part of something, no, like me, like, how did I learn about myself? I remember going to, I live in Leeds, and I was in Manchester at the time. I remember pulling a book from Manchester Library, which was on some transgender subjects or something. It was a book about transgender people, and I remember reading about that. I remember, this is when I was younger. I remember, because I that's why I wanted. It was interesting. That's why I knew there was something, and I was trying to find out who I was. And I remember watching movies with transgender characters or people in them. Well, they weren't really transgender people. They were normally like male actors playing trans people, but they were trans movies, trans characters in TV shows. And even though they were, when I was younger, they were a little bit more, not always seen as how can I say, not as, not the way they should have been seen, but they helped me know more about who I was, and it took time. It took learning. It took, you're lucky because you've got the internet, and the internet is really good because you can find out so much about being trans and direct yourself more. So my advice is to I'd say join the Discord because you're gonna get real trans people be able to direct you in the right direction. Even me, I'm happy to share links and directions for you. Yeah, I will share it too. I will make a pumpkin pie 2 challenge on. Okay. Good. No, I'm up for it. Look, I'll try it this year. Let's pumpkin pie. Okay, definitely. Let's do pumpkin pies. Let's see yours. Let's see mine. I haven't baked in a long time, so that'd be kind of fun actually. So yeah, let's do it. Because I know I'm going to buy a pumpkin. I haven't got one yet, but I know I'm going to buy a pumpkin, and I know I'll get one, and I'll make a pie as well. So that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, this could be fun. I'm excited about it all. I'll take pictures and yeah, that's what I'm thinking this month is just like just have a bit of fun and do something really. Yeah. Oh, 1 minute. So please say how you realize that you are really. I just honestly, I said before. Look, I already knew there was something about me. Okay, like a lot of trans people, I already knew there was something about me, but to discover who I was, it was a matter of going out there and learning about other trans people, learning about what it was to be transgender. Was I transgender? I grew up and I saw a lot of cross dressers. Even when I first started going out to bars and clubs, it was mainly cross dressers. It wasn't transgender people, right? I mean, because the people I would meet and go in these bars and stuff didn't live full time as women. They just dressed at the weekend, and I think even they kind of felt like they were more like cross dressers. And I never felt like a cross dresser. I felt like no, I'm a woman. So it was kind of getting over that as well, kind of discovering who I was. Do you know what I mean? Because that would have been a lot easier because you could just dress at the weekend or whatever. But I never felt that way. I never felt like this was a part-time thing. This is me. And the problem is like a lot of media and stuff kind of showed that side, and I never felt like I was part of that. Anyway, but yeah, look, please join the Discord. I asked you last time. I didn't see you join. The links below this video. I mean, I can share the link now. Look, let me share it in the chat. Anybody, look, anybody who's a channel supporter, anybody who wants to ask questions, anybody who's here wants to know something, I'm gonna give you this link, cause this link will take you to the Discord, and when you're at the Discord, wait a minute, why am I going here? And when you go there, you can ask, share everything. It's even better than the live for that side of things, because the live I can talk to more direct, which is great. But sharing links and stuff, I can't do that during a live show. It's just, I won't be able to do it. Let me share it. One moment, and that's not the right one. Why am I going there? So it's going to be really quick, this, and now I'm going to take forever. I think I can share it here. So I'm going to share this everywhere. So that's it there. That's the Discord link. I've just shared it in the chat. So please consider, if you haven't already, especially if you're a channel supporter, I'm just going to make this clear. If you're a channel supporter, please consider joining the Discord, because the Discord, we there's a lot of like-minded people there. I'm going to join, but I think my feelings also similar. Yeah. Well, look, when you join the Discord, you'll be able to speak to me. You'll be able to speak to other people there as well, and we definitely can direct you in the right direction. And even if you're confused about it and you're still not sure, it's still a great place to be. I mean, being part of the Discord. I mean, I welcome anybody. You don't have to be transgender. You don't have to. It could be just an ally. Anybody who wants to join it, who's a good person as well. We don't allow transphobes in there. No transphobes or bigots. They're not allowed. They'll get kicked out if they join. As soon as I see anyone like that, they're out. But as long as you're supportive and you want, part of the community, you don't have to be trans to join it. Hi, Franny. Nice to see you today. I came on a bit earlier. I know. I think with the times, like it's always going to be somewhere like 7, 8, 9 UK time. I think I'll try and be here. But yeah. So I mean, I'll just recap because I mean we've been on about an hour and a half. Just to recap everybody. So yeah, I'm trying to get into the Halloween season. Today's the 1st of October. I'm doing it. You can see under the bottom here, I've got the 31 days of Halloween. It's going to get more Halloweeny as we go along. So the beginning of the month, of course, it's not Halloween yet, but as we get through the month, I'm going to start doing more things, maybe a bit more decoration behind me, a bit more Halloweeny stories and things like that. So as we go through the month, I will build it, and I'll have a little countdown to it as well, like a day 1, day 2. I'm going to update this every day. Jade, I've always known that I was trapped in the wrong body. Unfortunately, during my adult years, was unable to do anything about it. Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, we've been, like looking at a lot of the videos that we've been doing on this channel the last month or so, and I've seen about people in work, like working places, and when they've transitioned, they've had problems because their workplaces haven't adapted for them, haven't worked a way out of accepting them. And oh, hello, Janice. Nice to see you here tonight. I was on a bit earlier today. But yeah, and so I understand, like for most people, if you're, I mean, obviously you've got your own experience, but I can see like even like with work, it's going to be difficult. Then you've got family. I mean, we watched a video in the last video we watched in yesterday, and the lady that transitioned later in life, she had a partner, and her partner didn't really accept her transitioning. So I can understand there's even like family issues, partner issues, and there is all this kind of pressure in that thing. And people might say, well, why people do this? It's like, well, because people, I understand, because people live their lives. You grow up, and the thing is that you have this feeling, but then you've got like, life is still moving along. You fall in love, you have relationships, you get married, you have children, you work, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in a situation where you're like, I want to transition, but I have all this responsibility on one side, and it's very hard to do anything about it. I completely understand, and that's why. I mean, I think it's still fine going through life and being like that personally, but that's why we should also offer the education for younger trans people so that they can make their decision as well. Do they want to transition later in life? Because some people, it just might be better for them to do that. Like, well, you know what? I'm going to live life, but I'm going to transition when I'm in a place where I'm, I know I'm not going to have all this stress from all this politics and rubbish that's going on. But if we do the education for young trans people, they can make that decision what they want to do in life. Whereas when a lot of people, when they were younger, especially older generations and stuff like that, they didn't have the option. There wasn't any education. They didn't have the internet, and they want these options. So it's just how the world is. But right now, we're going back to that because America and England, well, parts of America, not all of America, but parts of America, and definitely the UK now, is trying to push us back to that, where trans people, aren't allowed to express who they are. And it'll just mean that you'll end up having more people again transitioning later in life because they won't be able to express themselves because of parties like Reform and people like that trying to stop us from being who we are. I will always be a supportive ally, as supportive as I respect people's rights. Yeah, well, thank you, Charles. Well, I know, and I'm glad you're here. I mean, I know you're an ally, and you support trans rights, and you believe trans people are who they say they are. So I totally, that means a lot to me. I told you before how important I feel it is to have people who are not trans being supported and supporting people, transgender people. So yeah, so I mean, like I was saying about with all of this, I spoke to someone before I came online. I was working out. I was going to send them a message, and they said to me about in the UK about reform and about Labour and everything about the governments here, the political parties. And they said something to me, and they said, it might be that we might end up having to accept that there's a coalition, and it could be that, I know people aren't very happy with reform. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Jade. Thank you. Well, let's see what happens now, because Jade's just given membership. So if you want to get access to that membership, go ahead and get it now. Thank you, Jade, for that. Oh, Meg Guide. Oh, nice to see you. Okay, so Meg Guide is now a member. Who else we got? Let's see. I'm sure there's just giving out 5. It's your time to get it now if you want to become a member. Prince Stephen. All right, nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Anybody else? You give out 5, didn't you? Okay. Philip Scott. Well, nice to see you. Please, if you're joining the membership now, please consider joining the Discord as well, and let us know, because you can be part of the Discord as well. Don't need to be like a secret member. Is it Bjorn or Bjorg? Okay, well, nice to see you. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, Jade, for offering the memberships. Oh, we've got another one there as well. Is it Chloe? Carson. Okay, nice. Thank you for becoming members. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much for that. And thank you, Jade. Well, I mean, yeah, we've got this here, haven't we? Let me just put that there. Thank you for that. Really means a lot. So yeah, if you've just become a member, and if you're already a member, please consider doing the Discord. Look, I'm gonna keep on about this, because I've seen so many people who've joined the membership, but are not taking advantage of the thing that they have. They have access to the private membership, and we really welcome you in there, because there's already a lot of great people already in there. And if you join up there, and you're gonna be part of that, and it's another way that we can all share information. I mean, if you just become a member, you must be interested in being here and must support trans rights, or even be transgender. I would really welcome you to be part of that. So I'm going to keep saying that, and I'm going to keep putting out that we've got a Discord. I might even have to put a video out and say, hey guys, if you're a member, I might put out some member only videos. Because if I do it as member only videos, you guys are the only ones that are going to be able to see it. I might be saying, hey, whatever you do, please. You might never heard of Discord before. You might not really use the internet that way, but honestly, it's a great. Once you get in there, once you start using it, I think it's a really great place. I'm enjoying it. To me, I like having Discord. And I get updates on my phone, so I know when if you message me or anything, or even if you put a message on there, I normally get an update, so I can go and check later on and see what you've done. Because if there's something interesting, I like to see it as well. Jade seems such a lovely. I know. Well, I know. I really thank you so much, Jade, for all your support with this channel. I mean, I've been thinking about this. I mean, I would say it's the early days of the channel, because I mean, I'm still finding my way myself. But I mean, I've always said that I wanted to do this with the support and have people in the channel, not just people like being supportive in the channel, but I mean, I always thought it was like a community. I mean, that's why I put community member for other membership, because I always see it as a community. And I do think as more people join up, and I mean, it might be that only 1 or 2 of those people decide to come into the Discord, be part of that. But as it grows, I mean, I think I started this journey with this only really started taking it seriously. I think it was around June, July. So it's only been a couple of months. So, you know, by the time we hit 2006 and onwards, I think we can really start building some more momentum, and I think there'll be more people, and could just do more things. More people is here, the more we can do, and we can share all different, you know, people's opinions and ideas. What's your dream now? My dream, I have so many dreams, but I think my main things, I'm focused at the moment on this channel. I'm focused mainly on doing what I'm doing here now. The live shows are something I really enjoy. I've been doing them. I've been doing them on and off for over a year. I think the first time I ever did a live thing on YouTube was about 3 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago, and it was rubbish. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and do like live events. And I thought I'll go to a Pride festival and I'll record it live. And as soon as I did it, it all messed up. I couldn't do it. I went to do Leeds Pride one year, and it just didn't work. Because when you do things live out on the street, sometimes things don't work the same way you think they're gonna when you're thinking about them. But now, I've been doing, like I said, on and off for quite a couple of years, and now I'm getting better at what I'm doing. I'm learning about how to use the technology that's available, because I'm not the best with technology, but I'm getting better with it. And so, if you said what my dream now is, kind of just to do this. Really, I really enjoy doing the live shows, talking about issues that involve mainly transgender issues, but also other things. Don't just have to be about trans things. You know, like we're doing a bit of a Halloween thing now. I'm sure I'm going to cover some more seasonal things throughout the year, and sometimes different things that are happening in the world. But yeah, the videos, and I think the YouTube channels as a thing, and keep building on this community. Really, that's my dream right now. I mean, as a trans woman, I feel like I'm still on my journey as a trans woman. You know, there's still things that I think that I might do in the future with my, you know, my transition. But I feel like I'm in a happy place, and that's why I can focus more on doing something like this, because I feel like I found a place where I'm comfortable, I'm happy, and I really want to now share my experience and knowledge with people, and I also still want to learn from others as well. So yeah, my dream right now is this. I just want to be doing this. And I am doing this. I guess I'm living my dream right now because I am doing it. I'm here now. Night, Rachel. Night, all. Thanks for accepting me in the group. Well, thank you, Charles. Yeah, you're always welcome here, and it's always good to see you. I'm glad you can make the show. Make sure you can be here on the 31st as well. I'd love for you to come to the Halloween show that I'm going to do. I'm hoping to be an extra long one, actually. So hopefully it'll work out. But anyway, yeah. Good night. Have a nice rest and everything, and we'll see you again, and probably tomorrow. I mean, I'll probably be here again. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, so I think we definitely need. I'll just say one more time. If you've just joined the channel, please join the Discord. Let me see. Has anyone actually joined the Discord? I'm gonna have a look now because I keep saying it. Let me see if anyone's joined. So at the moment, I've been talking about joining the show. No one's joined the show. Okay. I might be able to put a way of actually when people join the Discord, I get an update during the show. Because it's like if you join the Discord, you'll be able to chat more and everything. You'll be able to do so much more. So please do that. So the Discord's really important. Okay, so yeah, Jade sent a £5 donation, but she also has also sent for channel support. So she's giving out some channel support to everybody. So all those channel supporters, you know, thank you, and please join the Discord, and yeah, and just enjoy the show, be part of it. You know, feel free to comment. You're all welcome. Let me see. So let's spin the wheel anyway. Could we can watch another video. Let me put my headphones on because I wanna hear. Is this on now? Is it on? I think I just knocked it off. 1 minute. I hope it's on because I want to hear the. I want to hear my Halloween thing here. 1 minute. Let me change the viewpoint. Ta-da. So much going on in that picture. I know there's a lot of clicking. But if someone turned on now, they would be like, "What am I looking at here?" This is like me in this little box in the corner. They wouldn't know where to look, would they? There you go. So I'm getting better at this. I am getting better at this. I would love everyone that I have supported to join the channel, to join our community in Discord. I am sure Rachel will share the link to Discord. Yeah, well, I mean, I've shared it in the chat already, but it's underneath. It's underneath as well. Let me see if I can do it again. Just keep sharing it, you know. Just let people know. So I've shared it again now. I've just shared it. So yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, like joining the Discord is like, I just think like if you're watching on this channel, definitely. Oh wait, that's what he said earlier on. He's gone, hasn't he, Charles? I'm sharing Charles's link. Yeah, if if you're watching this, definitely just join the Discord. Look, it's free to join the Discord. Okay, you don't need to become a channel member or anything like that. You can join the Discord, but obviously, if you become a channel member, you get access to the private area. So it means you're going to get more access. You're going to get access to the private show on Sundays as well, which is just channel members. I just think like just become part of it, join everything, and then we can, we have that community together. Then it's easier as well for me to like share things with you when I know who's who as well. But yeah, we've got a few channel members now, but it's like I really hope you guys, decide that you enjoy being part of that community, and I hope you decide to keep being here, and then yeah, definitely be part of the Discord. I mean, I'd love for you guys to be there. Okay, so I'm going to spin the wheel again, and then we'll watch a video. Off now because I'm thinking like it's like they're laughing at what we're going to look at. No, we're going to see Kelly on growing up as trans. I know that this video on the wheel for I think since I started doing this wheel. So today we can actually see what she has to say because I've had this video for a while here. Let me just get the video and then I can share it with you all. Okay, I've got it ready. Let me see. I'm gonna change. I can just change the screen here, can't I? Just make sure my mic's working because the last thing I want is the mic to go off tonight. Yeah, it's working okay. So yeah, we're going to watch a video. This is Kelly Shaw searches for her true identity as a trans, as she transitions from male to female, transgender in prior. Okay, let's just see what it's about. Oh.
Well, my name is Kelly Shore, and I'm doing this story because I've been a transgender activist since I was 16 years.
1 minute. I'm gonna put it a bit quicker because we should really speed up just slightly.
Old. I actually transitioned in high school in El Paso, Illinois, at El Paso High School. Before it was El Paso Gridley High School. My mother was very supportive.
So she transitioned when she was at high school. Okay, so let's see what else she said. She's saying about her mother being supportive.
I started dressing at age 12, and my two friends dressed me up, and from there I just kind of figured I always knew I was a girl, and I always got mistaken for a girl.
I'm gonna do one more thing as well. So yeah, well, I'll put this on because I know there's some members that maybe English isn't their first language. So yeah, so a friend's dressed her when she was 12, but she always knew she was a girl.
And I called home to my mother and I said, I was supposed to tell you about my sexuality. And she was like, well, either you're gay or you want to be a girl. And I'm hoping that you want to be a girl. And I was like, it was the second one. And she's like, oh, I figured that. So she said, come on home and we'll figure out what we have to do. So from there, we called the El Paso we called El Paso Community School and asked them what we should do.
Okay, so she came out to her mother when she was younger, and then she then asked. They decided to contact the school and ask what their advice was on how they should proceed. Obviously, now that they know that she was ready to transition.
And they advised us that we should be home taught for my safety. And so she home taught me for my 8th grade year. And after 8th grade year, she was taken with cancer and she couldn't no longer teach me.
So okay, so that's not the best of things. So we've got a few problems here, haven't we? Because I mean, obviously, firstly, cancer for a mother. So that's an awful thing to happen. And then we also have the fact that she had to be homeschooled. So the school actually said to her, "Look, we don't feel that it'd be safe for Kelly to be schooled," and that's a sad fact of a world that we live in, where a transgender child actually isn't safe in a school situation. So she had to actually get homeschooled. But like I say, her mother then ended up having cancer and then couldn't actually homeschool her anymore.
Paso High School took it upon themselves to make an alternative school inside the high school, which was a behavior disorder class. And I was put into a class with people that had ADD and learning disabilities, and I had no learning disabilities or any kind of ADD. They only put me in the class because I was transsexual. And
so that you see, this is, it's like obviously the school's trying to work out what they can do, but putting it into a group of people with learning difficulties, and obviously children that struggle actually with everyday school, and putting her in that group obviously is going to affect her education, her learning. So again, not really a good option. Instead of just letting her live as a girl at school and try and educate the pupils that being trans is a normal part of life. I mean, El Paso, is this in Texas? I've been doing a lot of videos recently about Texas, and that's the thing that I've had quite a few issues with that really at the moment, because it seems like they seem to be very transphobic.
because they thought I would disrupt the classes. So I had to get an advocate involved, which is like a lawyer. But because the planner didn't say a boy has to dress as a boy and a girl has to dress as a girl, I was allowed to go to school in full-time classes with all the other students. And it really wasn't the students that were as bad. It was really the faculty, and it was the parents that had a problem. The students.
So like she says, like her fellow students didn't have a problem with her being trans. It was the teachers, it was the parents, which is understandable because they haven't had the education. This is the thing about what I do know about the younger generation. They are more accepting in the sense because they've met trans people, they have other trans students. So there is a bit more of that in Western society, I would say. But for example, like in Texas, with all the bathroom bans and things like that, what is that teaching kids in Texas? What's that teaching in states like that in America? It's teaching those young people to feel fear towards trans people. Their parents are telling them, "Oh no, you don't want to let a trans pupil use the toilets." She should be using the man's or something like that, or use a disabled or a third space. If you teach kids that will be passed on to them, and that's why if you can teach education to say no, you should be more accepting. Trans people exist; they've always existed. So it's a shame that we still have places like this in the West. I mean, I understand there's countries in the world that totally outround, like look, Russia completely outright bans trans people, doesn't accept trans people in any way, shape, or form. But countries in the Western country, like England and the United States, they shouldn't have this. We are developed countries. We are countries that have battled for free speech and freedom of over our own bodies to be who we want to be. Copying countries like Russia and Saudi Arabia, China, North Korea. Why would you want that? Why would any citizen, why would any human want to follow those formats? We should embrace trans people, not try and erase us.
Weren't any kind of threat to me. The most misconception of what a transsexual is about sex. It's about sexuality. And it's really nothing about sexuality, because sexuality has to deal with who you're attracted to. And it's about your gender identity, and either if you feel female or male. And anyone that wakes up in the morning know from when they wake up that they're what they are. And so when I wake up in the morning, I feel like I'm a woman. There's no kind of like question in my mind that I'm not a woman, because I
Yeah, I mean, she said there, like, the thing about being transgender, it's nothing to do with sex. It's nothing to do with sexuality. It's nothing to do with what you find sexually or anything like that. There's nothing. That's the thing that a lot of these transphobes actually do latch onto. And the reality is, it's your identity. It's who you are. And when they try to force us out of that, they're actually trying to push us out of our actual identity. When you say to a trans person, "I'm not going to let you, use your pronouns. I'm not going to accept you into female, a trans woman into a female space, a trans man into a male space." What you're doing is you're saying that the people we are, you don't accept that, and you're not going to let us be who we are. And the thing is, we're no harm to anyone. And it's nothing to do with sex. Absolutely nothing to do with sex.
didn't even know that I wasn't a girl until I was 5 years old, and I was in the same bathtub as my niece. My mother was giving me and my niece a bath, and I had no clue that I wasn't a girl until then. I noticed that she had something different than what I did. I have had hormone therapy for years, and I've had many surgeries. I've had facial feminization, which is FFS. That's the abbreviation for it. And I've had my nose done. I've had my chin done. I've had my jaw done. I've had my brow shaped, my eyes widened and lifted. I've had my Adam's apple shaved. I've had a breast augmentation. And then I also plan on going through the full operation in a few years, where I
So just a little bit on, like, she's had most of the standard surgeries that a lot of not all trans women, but it's an optional thing that, so we have hormones, don't we? We have hormones, which a lot of trans people, of course, we normally go for the hormones. But for some of us, we also feel that maybe our features and our face and the way we look and parts of our body don't match the way that we identify. And she's had a certain amount of facial work done, she says, like with her nose and a brow and her eyes and things like that. And this is something that trans people do decide to have. And if it's just an optional thing, if that's something that you want. And then she is considering having gender confirmation surgery as well in the future.
I will be a full-fledged female on the outside anyways. For me to feel whole and to feel completely happy and one with myself, I need to go for the full operation. It's not for everybody though. I started
Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody. Don't think that it takes anything, away from anybody who doesn't have that surgery. You're still a woman. But of course, for some it's extremely important, and then for some it's a lesser importance. But you've got to do what you feel is right for you and what works. And for her, she feels like she can see herself completely as female, and she can see her body match what she feels inside of who she is.
performing on stage when I was 19, and I started performing because I was always I took 12 years of dance, and I loved dancing, and I think it's my only outlet to still perform on stage rather than just doing dance recitals. There's just different all types of people that come to Diesel Nightclub. My fans are all types. They usually are really surprised when they find out that I'm genetically a boy, and that's what kind of brings them in, I think, because they come to see me and they want to take pictures with me, and they want to put it on their MySpace, or they want to put it, oh my God, do you see this person? They take it with their cell phones, they send it out to their friends, and some would say that was a mockery, and they might be offended by that, but I'm not really offended, because I think that even in that instance, it opens their minds to a different sense of lifestyle. I live my life.
Yeah, so she does like dancing and stuff. That's kind of cool. I don't know anywhere like that in the UK. I've seen online. I've seen just make sure my mic's still working. Yes, I've seen stuff like that online where people, like, there's like transgender women and they do like go dancing clubs and bars and things. I know in Thailand they have many bars like that, and some bars they don't even tell the patrons that the girls on the bar who are dancing are actually transgender. They just don't tell them, and the patrons don't know. But yeah, I never really seen anywhere like that in the UK. If you know anywhere, if you're in the UK and do you know any places like that? But I've never seen anywhere like that in the UK. But I know they have some places like that in America, obviously, where she is. El Paso.
day to day, and I take it day by day. And every day, there's no question in my mind that I'm not a girl, no matter what I was born, no matter how I was born. Just think to yourself how you would feel if you were born in the wrong body, or for those that say, oh, you're messing with God's body, or you're messing with this. Well, when you go get your braces put on, wasn't that in God's perfect view? When you got your teeth fixed, or when you get contacts, or when you get glasses, or anything that you have done to make yourself look better, aren't you messing with God's temple?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard this argument before where, sometimes religious people they'll say, you're messing with what God intended. But I mean, I don't say I'm not a deeply religious person or anything like that. But what I would say is like, wouldn't if even if they just say like, okay, if you say there's a God or there's something like that, wouldn't the God want you to be happy? Why would the God want you to be miserable? And aren't you God's design? If you do this, like the way she is now, who she is, being transgender, wouldn't you take that technically that be God's design? Now I believe more that humans are a more natural kind of being, what the way we develop, what we come from and everything. And all the research I've done, all the looking into history, we have examples of trans people going back as long as human civilizations have existed. So trans people have actually been around from the start of human existence. So to me, it's definitely something that's already built into nature. So if you believe in God, then you would say, well, then we're part of that design. And that is my belief. But you see, there'll always be people who say, no, 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 no. It's like, well, I'll tell you something, because even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, mine is a peaceful and supportive thing. Okay, the way I believe in my life. I mean, obviously, I'm trans. I'm going to be one-sided with this. But what you want is you want people to live in misery. You don't want people to be happy. You don't want people to be, and accept them. So I think I'm probably closer to being more, if you want to say, holy than they are, because they only want misery and sadness for people. Whereas I think the people that see this, like we see Kelly here in the video, and say, yeah, this is God's design. Okay, fair enough. If you want to use those words, I mean, I say it's nature's design, but you can say God if you want. I mean, why isn't that better? Why wouldn't you want to be? We all got to live in this world, and not everybody thinks the same. So but just wanting people to follow your narrow view is just wrong.
So I think that people that bring Christianity into it is usually steering it to their own hate or their own discrimination.
Yeah, I think people that do that are discriminating. Normally bigots, normally people with hate in their heart. To be honest with you, and I can't stand people who do that, because I would never do it to them. If someone wants to believe in a religious view, I'll always listen to what they have to say. I always listen to their teachings. I'm always very open-minded. But when it's the other way around, they don't like it. Anyway, and now I thought it was quite interesting, that video. I thought it was an interesting video. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think about the video. I'm always open to other people's opinions. Let me just check comments. Sorry, all got to feed the kittens. Hope you had a lovely evening, and always have for you all. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you tonight, Jade, for all your support. I know you sent a donation in the show, which was very much appreciated, and you also sent out the memberships for the channel support, which is always really appreciated. And I really hope. So good night, Jade. Thank you. I really hope if you're out there and you got the channel support tonight, that you please consider joining the Discord. Like I said, look, I'm going to do the link again for you. I think I've got it here. I'm going to give you it again. Okay. Please consider that the link is back out there now. I've just put it on. Please consider it, because the reason it's so important is because that is part of the community. That is part of being part of this community. and the Discord is a great way that we can communicate. And I'm happy to talk with you there as well. But just one really important thing: if you join there, please be respectful. It is a place for transgender people, but it's also a place for allies and people that are interested in learning about being trans and things like that. It's also a place where you can have a chat. You can talk about other things. It doesn't have to just be trans related issues. You can join it just if you just want to talk with me. It's fine, but just be respectful. I think because I myself, really respect the people that are already there, and I don't want to have anyone coming in there and causing any trouble. So you're welcome to join, but please be respectful. And then the other thing that I wanted to bring up, I think, because look, I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer, but I'm going to say to you all, if you want the show to keep going on, please consider. Look, we've got up to, I think it's £6 so far. So the goal tonight is actually is £25. If we get to that goal, it's still possible. We do get to it some nights. If we get to that goal, I'm going to say to you, please, you basically we only need to make another £19. It's possible. It is still possible. If we get up there, I will share a secret with you. But if you send any donation, I will also spin the wheel. So if you want to watch any more videos, you need to send a donation. Otherwise, we're probably gonna end the show because we've got a little bit longer. Let me send a link to you all. So we got. Don't forget to catch up with us on. Yes, exactly. Please join the Discord. That's what I've been saying. Please join the Discord because that is like the best way to like chat and get to know lots of things and stuff. Yeah, there's the link, but I've just put the buy me a coffee link as well just above. But anyway, but you can see all the links that are in the chat. Look, if you want to join 100%, join the Discord. Definitely do that. And then if you haven't joined the Discord, once you've joined the Discord, I mean, please consider. Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I've said this before, but anybody who wants to join the movie club as well and the YouTube watch, that's also available via Buy Me a Coffee. But anyway, donations via Buy Me a Coffee. We still could get to the £19 tonight, but if we don't, we don't. We'll see. Look, let me play a little game with you guys first, and let's see if anyone donates in the next few minutes. I will. What is it? I will keep the night going. Let me see where this game. Where's this game gone? I had it on here. Okay, I know where it is now. I'm going to, because I want to play this game. So let me share the screen with you so you can see what I'm seeing. And then we're going to want to go here. Put it on here. Ta-da. Okay. Yes, there we go. So we're going to play a little game. So I'm going to play this game. If anyone donates during the game, we'll watch some more videos. Like I say, you can donate anything. It can be as little as $1 or £1, because I know it's more American time we're on now because it's getting late in the UK. It might be more American viewers that are about at this time. Yeah, any donation is fine. Doesn't have to be a big donation. Any small donation is also welcome. But obviously, if more of us did the small donation, we get up to that £25 mark, and we can hear my secret. Okay, I'm gonna play this countries game now. I've been playing this last few nights. I'm gonna find another game. I'm gonna find a Halloween game. We'll do a Halloween game one night. But maybe if you're out there, maybe you're better with countries. Maybe you know more countries than me. But I always thought I was quite good at geography, but I've not been doing very well at this. Right, let's start. So we've got to find where the Netherlands are. Where do you think they are? This one? No. Rubbish. Netherlands, is it? No. No. Oh, embarrassing. I thought the Netherlands were around here. There it is. I've been there. I should know. Cambodia. Let me put my headphones on because I know it makes noise. It makes noise, doesn't it? And I won't be able to hear what I'm doing. Okay. One moment. Gotta find it again now. Okay, Cambodia. Somewhere down here. This one. No. This is Thailand. This is Laos. Or Lao. Yeah, it's Cambodia. Yeah. Of course it's Cambodia. Barbados. Barbados is gonna be over here, isn't it? I know it's somewhere over here. This one? No. I'm embarrassing. I know someone there was thinking, what are you doing, Rachel? One of these then, isn't it? Ah, so that's Barbados. I need to remember. So Barbados is here. This little island here. Vietnam. God, it's making me go back and forth here. Vietnam is this big one here. Okay. Samoa. Yes, Samoa. And it's somewhere around here. It's one of these. Ah, Samoa's that one. Okay. Libya. I think I know where Libya is. I know it's North Africa. I'm thinking this one? No. Okay, this one. It's quite big, Libya. I didn't realize Libya was that big. Trinidad and Tobago. I think that's somewhere in Africa as well, isn't it? But I don't know where. I'm not going to guess it because I don't really know. Turkmenistan. Okay, I know that's somewhere around here. There it is. Okay, Singapore. I'm doing quite well tonight. I shouldn't have said that. I'm doing quite well though. Singapore's down here. This little bit here. Oh, no, it's not. That's Burma. That's Burma. Singapore's there. That really, really small one. Yes. Syria is. I've forgotten. I'm not going to try because I know it's somewhere around here, but I know India. Yes, India, that one. Mali? I don't know. Cape Verde? Nope. Don't know. Don't know that one. Skip that. Romania. Now, I know it's somewhere in Eastern Europe. I'm going to guess somewhere around here. Ah, it's there. So that's Romania. Ah. Malawi. I'm not sure. Somewhere in Africa, but I don't know where. Myanmar. It's the one just above Thailand. There you go. Ukraine. Oh, come on. Ukraine. Should know where Ukraine is. Ukraine. It's got to be this one, hasn't it? Yes. Turkestan. Another one around here. Somewhere around here in the middle here. There you go. Bangladesh. I think one of the viewers is from there tonight. Yes, Bangladesh. You'll know. I'm guessing this one. Am I wrong? Yes, I'm right. Okay. Luxembourg. Luxembourg. Somewhere around here. No. Why am I doing that? That wasn't. Okay, I don't know. Oh no, Luxembourg in the top. No. Okay, I'm not guessing again. You got it wrong. No, I don't know what that is. United Arab Emirates. Damn it. Yeah. Okay. Bahamas. Again, it's around here somewhere. Is that one up there? No. Okay. Oh, is that one? Well, that's the Bahamas there. Ah, so the Bahamas is there. Barbados is here. Mozambique. I'm not sure. I'm not very good. Okay. Let's see what I got. I did better tonight. I got 16 countries, but I did 42 attempts, which is not good. I skipped 9. That isn't good. I thought I could have done better than that. Well. I tried. How are we doing? Chat? Let's see the chat. 1 minute. I'm gonna just change my screen view. 1 moment, everyone. I want to talk with you. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. That one. Okay. Then we change on the second screen because I have to change 2 screens now, thanks to my wanting to be really artistic with the. Look at my hair. All right, miss. I'm gonna have to color my hair. It's getting, the roots are coming through now. It's looking bad. Anyway, let's see. I know I've got a few comments here. Okay, so Franny, I love hearing about other trans women's experiences. Yeah. Well, if you want to spin the wheel, I've got some more videos in the on the wheel that's other trans women talking about. I feel like Kelly was quite interesting. I've seen Kelly before. I know she's got an Instagram. I think I follow her on Instagram. I don't really use Instagram that much, but I think I follow her there. So I've seen her before. But it's nice to get her perspective. I feel really kind of sad that she got separated like that at school. But this is the problem. This is why a lot of young trans children don't come out, because there's all this kind of it's difficult for them. Yeah. Like something like that, where she had to end up being in a separate class and deal with that, which is not fair. But at the same time, I mean, at least she's she's a strong person, and she's living a life, and she's she's a voice. Look, we just listened to her now. We listened to her story, and she helps shape other trans people's lives. Yeah. So yeah, Rise from the Dark. Yeah, okay. Thank you. And I see you got this. So yeah, Discord's free. It's absolutely free. You can join for free the Discord. I mean, the membership for the channel is £1 UK. Now I know. I mean, I know you're in Bangladesh. I don't know what that's like in Bangladesh. What a pound's like, but I mean, it's the lowest I can go for a membership. I set it at that so most people could join. But I understand some people can't. If you want to join it, you feel free to do. But if you can't, then I understand. I mean, like Jade sometimes gives out free memberships to people. So if you want to join the free membership, feel free to do it. Rose Discord is free. Yes. Yeah, it's free to join the Discord. So anybody can join the Discord. It's just that we do have we have membership. I mean, we have a Sunday show, and that one is a paid show. So that's the only thing. But it's whatever you can do. If you want to just join the show and watch, or if you want to. I mean, I definitely say to people, join the Discord, because at least we can chat via Discord. It's really really good way. Oh, hi, Tommy. Hello, you look perfect as a brunette too. Oh, thank you. Well, I know I used to live as a brunette, but I've been dyeing my hair for quite a few years now, and I see myself more as a blonde now. So I'm probably gonna keep the blonde hair. But yeah, I probably will dye it again soon. Just some I do. Yeah. So, but it's good to see you here. I know I know I've been coming on different times and people, but it's good if you can catch some time. I'm trying to make the live shows reasonably long, so that whatever time you can kind of make it to the show and actually see part of the show, I can be here. But obviously, I've only got a certain amount of time I can be online. I normally try to do about 2 hours and a bit, really, maybe max 3 hours. The Halloween show at the end of the month, like I've said, I really want to try and go for something like a longer show. I've got some ideas actually how I can make it longer for everybody. But if you're going to take part in that, please turn up, because it's a longer show. But yeah, if anybody, like I'm saying, I probably am going to call it a night, unless anybody wants to make a donation. If you make a donation to buy me a coffee, I will spin the wheel again, and then we can maybe see another story or whatever. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get up to tonight's goal, which is 90. We still need £19. Might be possible, but if we do get to that goal, of course, I will share another secret with whoever's here. I think the original the people who gave the original donations probably already have gone. I know it was getting late for them. So I know Jade's gone, and she actually what is it, donated. So but anyway, so yeah, it's up to you guys. Tommy, as you wish. If yours hairs. Oh yeah, it's my hair. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm kind of I like my hair. I mean, I went blonde. I was a brunette before. I had brown hair. it was a decision that I came to. I just said, I want to see what it's like blonde, and I've never gone back on it. I've kept the blonde hair ever since, and I've been happy with it. And I'm probably just gonna, for now, I'm gonna keep it like this, unless there's some reason. You never know. I might go back brown one day, but I like my hair like this, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep it like this for now. Yeah. So, yeah, we're nearly at 2.5 hours. So let me know if any of you want. I'll tell you what. I'll stay here for a little bit longer. I'll give it another 9 minutes. Feel free to chat if you want. But if you want the show to keep going, we'd have to do donations. So it's up to you guys. All it's in your hands. Because we've done quite a bit tonight. I think tonight's been pretty fun, actually. Like I say, it's day one of the Halloween, 31 days of Halloween. I got a few things about Halloween in this show. Tomorrow, I'll probably put some more Halloween things up. I'm going to try and do as many days this month as I can. I'm not saying I'll be able to go live every day, but I'll try and go live pretty much as often as I can. But yeah, it just depends. It depends if I got the time. It depends what happens. Luckily, the last few days I've had the time to do it. So I will try to keep on like I've been doing. So yeah. So I don't think anyone's gonna make any more donations, are they? No. I thought we could just do one more. Anybody? Or does anybody fancy joining the membership? If you join the membership, I will also spin the wheel for you and add that to the goal tonight. But really, it's up to you guys. No, okay. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. So what's happening then? Yeah, when I do the shows, which is probably gonna be tomorrow as well. I'm probably gonna do a show tomorrow. I'm gonna carry on with the Halloween theme. There's gonna be more Halloween stuff going on throughout this month. And I've also got if you've not joined the Discord, please join the Discord, because that way we can chat more when I'm not online and stuff. And yeah, and I think like Tommy, you've already joined the membership. I know you joined the movie club. I think probably the movies are, we might do some Halloween films this month, and if anybody wants to be part of that, yeah, please go to Buy Me a Coffee. You'll see the membership section there, and you can join the membership there, and that way you can watch the movies we're going to be doing this month. I'll try and find a way we can do more of a watch along. We'll have to see what's possible. Maybe I can find some more older horror films that we could watch as well, and then I can share them. So bear with me while I try to find out what's the best way to do it. But I'm definitely going to get a new movie club video out this week, and a YouTube watch video. So I will try to get them recorded sometime this week and get them out before the end of the week, really. Before Sunday, hopefully. Okay, so I think that's it tonight. Thank you for everybody for watching. And thank you to all the new channel supporters. Please go and join the Discord. And definitely, please come see the live show on the Sunday night. We have a live show. And if you're a channel member, you're welcome to be part of that. Okay, then. I think that's it for tonight. Well, it was nice to be here with you all. Thank you for watching. And I will see you again. One moment. Caught me just before I was signing off. Yes, I joined. I need some time to take a look at the movie club. So the movie club has a few movies already there, okay? But I'm because it's a Halloween month as well, and some people said that they'd like to be part of this. I'm going to try and do some kind of horror films as well. It's going to be trans films most of the year, but there's going to be some horror films because it is Halloween and stuff. Halloween-y films. I'm going to look to see what there is online, see what I can do, and then we might do watch-alongs as well. But I mean, I think at first, because there's only there isn't many members at the moment for this level yet, it'll probably be more just I'll play them or talk about them. I might still do them live as well, so you know, we'll see. Tommy, you know, as it goes on. Anyway, good night, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. And if you want to talk with me in the meantime, you can talk with me via the Discord. Okay, thank you all, and I'm signing off. See you tomorrow night. Bye.